Alright, people. It's me again. Hi. As you can see, it's the Sooner hat again. It's time to pick who I think will win or lose in this week's games in the Big 12. The Big 12 games will start there at Thursday at 7:30 p.m. The University of Texas goes on the road to Iowa State on ESPN. I like Texas. I know they struggled, and I know the Iowa State statistics as far as Thursday night games, but this team in Texas, I just think that if David Ash is available to play, this is a team that's better than Texas. I mean, not better than Iowa State. Iowa State only has the one win, and that's against Tulsa. So I hope I'm right. Saturday is when all the normal games get started, as far as in the Big 12, as we all know. As number 22, Texas Tech will go on the road for the first time in a while, and they'll go to Lawrence. Well, they'll play at Kansas on Fox Sports 1. At the 2:30 game in the Big 12, Kansas's rival Kansas State and Bill Snyder are on the road at number 21 Oklahoma State on ABC Regional Action. I think that number 21 Oklahoma State is angry, frustrated, mad, and just going to be ready to play in Stillwater. This team's going to be ready to go, and I just have a feeling that they're going to come out guns blazing, no pun intended. 6 o'clock, Texas Christian University comes in to face my team, the number 11th ranked Oklahoma OU Sooners, on Fox National. I like Oklahoma. From what I saw last week at Notre Dame, winning there for the first time since '56, you saw just defense that you would love to see from this team, and a TCU team that Oklahoma should be able to just win, and I think they will. This is the most interesting. I still think that Baylor wins, but with the win over OSU last weekend, now the game was in Morgantown. It makes it a little bit more of a interesting ball game to see what West Virginia is made of. But West Virginia is at number 17 Baylor at 7 o'clock on Fox Sports 1. The national game of college football on Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. on ESPNU. Western Kentucky will be at Louisiana Monroe on ESPNU. I like ULM. This is a team that is just, I just think that they're ready, and they're going to be furious. And after a difficult non-conference, these guys are ready to get into conference and own this thing, and I think they will. Number 12, UCLA, they're going to be at Utah at 9 o'clock p.m. on Fox Sports 1. I like UCLA. I think Utah can make this thing closer than the experts think, but I'm not dumb, and I'm not an idiot, and I'm not going to pick Utah. 7 o'clock games on Friday. Brigham Young is at Utah State. The Battle of Utahs on CBS Sports Network. I like Brigham Young University in that matchup. And 9 p.m. on Friday night, Nevada and San Diego State will go at it. I like San Diego State in that ball game. Saturday, it starts pretty early on Saturday with a 10:30 a.m. football game. Air Force at Navy on CBS. I like Navy. Navy is a fun team to watch. Navy's owned this rivalry in recent pasts, and I have no reason to believe that they won't do it again. At 11 a.m. is when all the normal games start, as the normal start time for a lot of games, as you know, if you're a college football fan. And that's when number 7 Louisville will take on Temple on ESPN3. I like Louisville. Number 25 Maryland will take on Florida State at number 8 Florida State on ESPN. I like Florida State. Illinois and Nebraska will play in Lincoln on ESPNU. I like Nebraska. Michigan State will play at Iowa on ESPN2. I like that defense from Michigan State. They're nasty. Rutgers at SMU on ESPN News. I like Rutgers. Penn State at Indiana on the Big Ten Network. I'm not sure who I like in this ball game. I would love to say Indiana, but I'll just go and say Indiana. I like what he's doing there, and with a freshman quarterback, you never know what's going to happen. Hopefully, I'm right there. Ball State will be at Virginia on ESPN3.com. I like Ball State actually in this football game. Eastern Michigan will be at Buffalo on ESPN3.com. I like Buffalo. And finally, Rutgers will be at SMU on ESPN News. And I like, as I said, I like Rutgers in that one. 11:21 a.m. on ESPN3.com. Number 1 team in all America, Alabama, will take on Georgia State. To say Alabama's going to lose to Georgia State, yeah, right. Do I look like a fool? No. At 11:30 a.m., Virginia Tech and North Carolina will be in Blacksburg at Virginia Tech on ESPN3.com. I like Tech. At 12 noon, Army will be at Boston College on ESPN3.com. Give me BC, Boston College. I like Boston College. Central Michigan will be at the Miami of Ohio. I like Central Michigan on ESPN3. That game's on ESPN3, by the way. Also on ESPN3, South Alabama and Troy. I like Troy. 1 o'clock games. There is one 1 o'clock game, 1 p.m. game. Ohio is at Marshall on ESPN3. I like Ohio. I like Frank Solich. I like what he's doing out there. I think that he's getting that thing going in the right direction. 2 p.m. Western Michigan will be at Toledo on ESPN3. I like Toledo. The normal start for a lot of the bigger college football games, 2:30 p.m. Clemson will be, number 3 Clemson, will be at Syracuse, ESPN2/ESPN, ABC/ESPN2 regional action. Number 6 Georgia will be at Tennessee on CBS. I like Georgia. Georgia Tech and my number 14th ranked Miami will be on the U. I like Georgia Tech in this game. It's kind of a weird off-court offense and defense to prepare for, and I don't think Miami's ready for it. Minnesota will be at 19th ranked Michigan on ESPN2 ABC regional action. North Carolina State will be at Wake Forest on ESPN3. I like Wake. UMass will be at Bowling Green on ESPN3. I like Bowling Green. Rice and Tulsa will get after it on CBS Network. I like Tulsa. Northern Illinois and Kent State will get at it on ESPN3.com. I like Northern Illinois. Washington State and Cal on Fox Sports 1. I like Mike Leach and Washington State, actually. They're doing everything. They're doing what Mike Leach likes to do, scoring points. And the Washington State Cougars are actually playing a little bit of defense in that league. And for Mike Leach, nonetheless. 3:30 p.m. on ESPN3.com, you'll see Central Michigan at Memphis. I like Memphis. 5 o'clock p.m., you'll see number 2 Oregon at Colorado on the Pac-12 network. I like Oregon. Cincinnati and South Florida on ESPN3.com at 6 p.m. I like Cincinnati. Texas State will be at Louisiana Lafayette. Also on ESPN3, I like Louisiana Lafayette. The final regular kickoff time, 6:30. Number 10 LSU will be at Mississippi State on ESPN. I like LSU. Arkansas and number 18 Florida will play on ESPN2. I like Florida. Ole Miss and Auburn, or number 25 Ole Miss and Auburn will play on ESPN2. I like Ole Miss. Kentucky and South Carolina will play on ESPN3.com. I like South Carolina. Number 22 Arizona State will be at Notre Dame on NBC at Cowboy Stadium. This game's pretty interesting. I want to pick Notre Dame because of the helmets and the pride and everything, but I just think Arizona State just has enough offense to get it done. And as we learned against Oklahoma 2 last week and Michigan State 2 weeks ago, if you have just enough offense, you'll be in good shape against this team. So I like Arizona State. Missouri will be at Vanderbilt on ESPN3.com. I like Missouri. Finally, at that time, 6:30, Louisiana Tech will be at University of Texas of El Paso on CBS Network. I like UTEP. 7 o'clock prime time football. On your local ABC affiliate, you'll be able to see number 4, The Ohio State University. You have to put the in there too, right? The Ohio State University will be at 16th ranked Northwestern on ABC. I like Ohio State. And finally, in the Pick'em pregame show, it's number 15 Washington at number 5 ranked Stanford on ESPN at 9:30 p.m. I like Stanford. All right, everyone. Well, enjoy your college football Saturday, everyone, and we'll see you guys next week. And as always, enjoy your college football Saturday, everybody. See you later. Thanks for watching.